big topic that I wanted to talk about today. So as you
Yep.
know, I am now single, ladies.
Hey, yo!
Whoa, ladies, settle down. Whoa, hey, what-ta?
Oh, they're coming right now.
Yeah, get that. Man, I can't keep them off me, which is the furthest thing from the
Bachelor.
truth. Nah, it's more like running batches because I am having troubles with all ladies right now, Scott. I have. See, the thing is, when you break up with somebody, you think to yourself, well, I'll be single again. I'm just going to fuck so many women. I'm going to get with so many women out there.
Yep.
And then 3 weeks goes by and I'm just like, oh, yeah, it's difficult to get women. And then add on top of that, these COVID times.
Uh-huh.
So then that turns me on to the Bumble because I used to be a bar guy, meet women through friends guy. So now I got the Bumble app.
Yep.
Downloaded it. Not going well. I don't know how to use the thing. I'm all over the place. But luckily for me, I have at my disposal I'm going to say the greatest Bumble guy on earth. And that is you, Scott Gunn. And now here's the thing.
Well, I thought you had somebody else coming
No, there's other people that are better, but I would say those people are more classically good looking.
Uh-huh.
They're cooler than you in several ways.
I mean, maybe they have a place to live.
A place to live. They dress nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Maybe they have a shoe without a hole in the bottom. Maybe these people are just a little different, but for people at your disposal,
yeah,
I am perhaps the best you have to work with.
But like the thing is, you're putting up these great Bumble numbers. Now I'm going to call them numbers. Sorry, ladies, this is going to get slightly misogynistic in the way that we speak about you for the next little bit. But you're putting up Bumble numbers, and you're not. It's not like you have abs. You don't have muscles. You don't have anything that any other guy doesn't have. You do have a charming smile and a way about you, I suppose. But I wouldn't call it a difference maker in the Bumble game.
Well, Tim, you did hit on something that I want to point out. I'm getting some numbers. It is a numbers game.
Ah!
That is a very important thing.
So,
just like in sales, every no is a yes.
So tip number one is it is a numbers game.
Every 100 no's, you're getting a yes.
So your strategy, because you get the Bumble, it's a swiping thing. You swipe. So you're just swiping.
Well, here's so basically, if they're from Canada, I'm swiping right. And here's the exceptions. There are some exceptions.
Okay.
If I know that I would not take the time to not only message this person enough, but even take the time to go and see this person even once, aka they are ugly or they're about to start their weight loss journey, as I like to call it. Here's a tip on Bumble that you may not know. If in their profile they say they're on their weight loss journey, be prepared.
The journey is
the journey, it's a long journey. It's a lifelong journey.
Especially when you're that heavy. It's a long walk.
It's a journey.
You can't jog it.
I mean, this is
gosh.
like the Dust Bowl journey. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. They're going west, John Wayne.
They're going west.
Yeah, by cart and buggy. All right. That was rude of us.
No, I'm just being.
You're being honest, and we support all those on their weight loss journey.
As I said, yeah.
So
most people, it's a number. So most people, I'm swiping right. Even if I'm looking at the person, I'm like, you know what, I could do better. They're not
right.
They're not that fucked up. I'll swipe right.
Okay, so you're swiping now. How many? So you just swipe everyone basically, unless you're on your weight loss journey, or you're ugly.
Or there's something really
and it's not just. It's like you have to be like a 3 out of 10.
You pretty much have to be like, this person like could be on Oprah for like sympathy or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
Or like if somebody goes on Oprah and they're like, "Wow, you are so brave for just existing."
And that,
I'm not trying to be mean.
No, I get that. Now, let me clarify. Just let me defend you for a sec here. Now, Scott is not trying to be mean, but this is just how guys get when they're single and looking for women.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the prowl. They become aggressive. They're like a feral cat. They're not a house cat. wouldn't think these things.
Yeah.
But a feral cat on the street with a scar,
I mean, you got to eat whenever there's a chance.
unless they're on their weight loss journey,
Unless.
because then they're eating everything for you.
But I mean, sometimes you
All
just
right.
got to eat.
All right, let's get off the fat jokes. We apologize. And good luck to everybody on their weight loss journey. So swipe a lot. Every no is a yes, whatever that means. But you're just swiping everybody yes if they're from Canada.
Well, I'm basically saying you're swiping right. You're not going to match with everybody, but
Yeah.
you gotta open yourself up to.
So I was doing that, right? But I feel like I had matches coming in, like, but a few. But then I saw in my beeline, this beeline.
Okay.
What Bumble does is they have a beeline. It's like, look at all these women look at this number. And it says like 30 women in your beeline.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's the number of women that have swiped right on you.
Yeah.
And then I'll get to the end of the swiping. I'm swiping right. I'm doing what you taught me. The numbers game. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Fat left.
Yep.
Swipe, swipe, swipe.
Doing
Oprah sympathy.
textbook Bumble.
Textbook Bumble. Page 1, literally.
Yeah.
And then it'll say no more in your area for the day. But there's still 30 women in my beeline. And then I click the beeline and they're all pixelated.
Yep.
I
you
can't see them and I can't get to them.
I hear you.
I'm getting like 3 matches.
Like, I'd say maybe the only way you could maybe get those people is you pay, which you shouldn't do.
Yeah, I don't want to pay.
But just open up your range. What's your kilometer range?
That's the thing. I did open it up. So in my brief stint on the app,
Like, I don't know if those 30 people are.
I opened it up to like 50 kilometers, and then I was like,
Open it way up.
I'm not going.
Max it out.
What?
I've driven to Sarnia before.
Seriously?
I have.
So
Yeah.
Sarnia is like 200 kilometers away.
It's
from
like
here.
80. It's like 80, 90.
How is it even that far open? Like how like.
Oh,
When did you drive up to Sarnia?
yeah, I had to have a free day, you know.
You took a day off work.
No, I don't know what I did earlier.
Was it the
but
weekend?
I didn't make a weekend of it. No, but I don't know.
Did you
I don't
take
know.
a weekend day up?
I
like
forget
a Saturday,
I
a
forget
Sunday?
what day it was.
How did the date go?
Not great.
Was she like busy or something? Like I don't even like you because you can't even time it right. You might run into traffic.
Yeah,
or
it was
something.
right before beginning of COVID. It was right at beginning of COVID.
Right.
And then nothing really happened. We like walked on a beach. Like you think that would be like,
Ooh.
but you know, and then I just drove back. It was like
So
nothing.
it was like a half-hour regular date. She saw you,
It's like half hour to an hour.
and she was like, "Nah, you're not for me."
Yeah. Like I swear that's pretty much like what happened. Like, oh yeah, you take some shots, you know.
Yeah. So I could either pay for Bumble
Or just drive to
to get,
Sarnia.
or just try to start. Because like the gas money you spent to get there was at least $40. So now Bumble for
I could have just had the
you
beeline.
could have had the lifetime membership on Bumble for the gas money that you spent driving to fucking
God
Sarnia.
damn, you're
Yeah,
right.
Okay, so maybe the beeline is a decent purchase if you have to open.
Just open your range up
Up
and
a
see
little
what
bit, see
happens.
what's out there,
Just
see if
max
there-
it out.
I mean, I could go to.
Just
I
max
saw
it out.
Kingsville. Kingsville's like a half hour from here, 45 minutes, let's say. And I was like, I'm not going to fucking. Because then my worry is this, Scott.
Yeah.
I'm not a natural born killer like yourself. I'm not out there just trying to murder women or whatever you call it. Kills.
Murder, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you refer to having sex with them, which is disgusting. Disgusting. I'm not out there doing that. I'm in there to try. You know, I'm like a relationship datum guy. I'm
You're not a
gonna,
murderer. You're just like assault.
Fuck off.
You're
That-
not gonna.
that
You're not
sounds
trying
worse.
to kill. You're just
Sounds
trying to.
worse. But yeah, I'm not. I'm more of an assault guy. No,
Yeah.
it'll take. You're like a guy who can get it done in one date. Let's be honest. You're a one date guy. You can get it done. You get it in. You have your sex. You're fun. They don't want to see you anymore for some reason. Maybe it's your personality.
Yeah.
But me, they want to slow play me. They want to roll it out. So I got to go on several dates. So I don't want to be commuting to Kingsville throughout the week.
I hear you 10,000%.
and
Yeah.
I'm not just necessarily in it for sex, but
Yeah.
I'd like to get the sex out of the way
Yeah.
and then open up my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you clear your dick, your heart opens right up.
As we all know, that's
and your
anatomy.
heart is full of cum right now. It's just got to get it out,
Just a lot of cum.
just so it can get opened up for
I
love.
got it's a little clogged up. My aorta is
That's-
clogged up with cum that's backed up in my system.
But
right now.
I hear you on on the Kingsville stuff. It's basically like yeah, this girl would have to be like like you would have to want to date this girl for a while. You know what I mean? To be driving to
the car
Kingsville.
right.
But here's the thing about Bumble too. I wrote this down here. Fat chick heaven. Say if that's what you wanted.
All right, wait. I'm gonna put a graphic in that says "Fat Chick Heaven." So let's do like a "Fat Chick Heaven."
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
Oh, and I'll put it like I'll scroll a graphic
Yeah.
across. So ready? Yeah. So Bumble is basically
Fat Chick Heaven. Which by that I mean, you're a good-looking guy, a thin guy. What a fat chick really wants is a thin guy. Now you could have them all from here to Kingsville. You could have
the mayor of the fat.
You could definitely have sex on Bumble easily if you go down 4 digits of your. Say you're a 7 out of 10, you could be fucking 3s and 4s every night.
So that's the key.
But to get an 7, 8, or 9 on Bumble,
but unless
it's hard.
So you're saying
you're better off
if you want to have sex on the Bumble dating app, you have to be willing to have sex with 3 points lower than your score out of 10.
It's a lot easier. Telling you that.
So if you want to get an 8 and you're a 7, you're dating. You pretty much have to be ready for a commitment. But say if you're a 10, if you're like a 9, and you have abs.
Yeah.
And I don't know what, you're just a very good looking man.
Yeah.
Like me in 3 months once I'm done working out.
Yeah. You're almost a 9 right now.
Yeah, I just gotta get my hairline back and
you get some Rogaine, you're a 9.
Yeah, and some muscles. And a decent personality.
Yeah,
that's more optimistic about life and searches for joy and encourages people to seek their own joy. Like standard bullshit people tell you. But anyway, all right. So if I'm a 9, I could have sex every night with a 7 or a 6, basically.
Yeah.
Would you say it works that way?
With a 6 for sure.
Like, would you say it works that way?
A 6 for sure. With a 7, maybe not.
Maybe not, because the 9. So if I wanted to have sex with a 7 every night, I'd have to get to 10.
Yeah, almost.
But it is like that. It's just 3 levels down. No matter what ranking.
I think.
So if you're
a
5, you're unfortunately have to have sex with.
I mean, you can pick up other 5s, but you're pretty much like.
So Scott, let me ask you this: how many? So you have sex a lot on this app. Now,
I don't. That's the thing.
I feel like every time you're coming back with a story, but I feel like you have sex at least once a month off this app, which would be a tremendous amount.
And
that would be 12 women a year, which is frankly disgusting. Like if you're having sex with 12 different women a year, you're on the border. That's like borderline disgusting. Like borderline. But it's also borderline. Your friends are like, oh, he fucks. Like,
I'm not.
It's like one of those. It's that part.
Yeah, I'm not even putting up numbers like that. I've probably had sex with like 3 people this year, maybe.
This is during COVID times. It's a bad year.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's a tough year for everybody. The numbers are down.
Yeah, but now because the thing is though, it's like, at some point, it's just not even worth it. You know what I mean? Unless I'm dating the person and I'm like falling in love with them or whatever, just going out and just trying to like make out with somebody or something like that, it's like literally not worth it.
So you're getting up there in age.
I'm pretty much tired of it.
Whoa!
I swear,
whoa! So now you're looking for love on Bumble.
I like that. Here's the thing, though. Like, you're not gonna find it on Bumble.
But I see a lot of women.
You'll find it in real life.
Relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
So what?
I mean, they don't know where to look either.
Have you found anyone that you would consider dating long term on Bumble yet? I know you had that goth girl with the snakes.
Oh yeah.
Did that?
No, I mean no. This coming Thursday or Friday, I have plans to see a person from Bumble.
This coming Thursday or Friday is about a week away. Now, why is the date so long away? Like, what? Maybe we'll get to that in a bit. Let's keep going down the.
It's just when she was like available, I guess.
But then the problem with, I can tell you why she isn't finding someone. Then it's because she's making no time for it. Like she's gonna go out with you this one time, and then you're gonna message her, and you'll go out again in the week, and then again in a week, and then she'll tell you she's busy. Like
Yeah.
you went down this road before in your other
Yeah.
relationship where you had the crush on that girl. And then what happened? She was dating somebody else.
Oh,
the
here,
next
I'll
fucking
tell
3
you.
weeks
I'll
later.
tell you a detail you don't know.
Did you get with that girl?
No. What? Who?
Fake name Larissa?
No.
You never heard from her again.
No. Yeah, never.
All right, this is gonna be a tough.
But a
video.
detail I don't know about this upcoming Thursday or Friday
Yeah.
is because she has kids,
Oh,
and her kids are with her
buddy.
are with her
buddy, father.
dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
father.
Wow.
I know.
I can't.
That's-
Here's the thing, though. If I was that guy, I would want my girlfriend or my ex-wife or whatever to go out with you. Like, I would feel fine. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this guy.
It's like no threat, you know.
Yeah, you're not like threatening at all.
Yeah.
You're a sheep or you're a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Like you're a good you got the good clothing for the guy not to get jealous, but you got that wolf mentality to really do that crazy lady right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get back to the Bumble tips though.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've covered numbers game. We know it's a numbers game.
Yep.
And that's basically all we've covered. We know how to have sex on Bumble. You got to go 3 levels down.
Yep. If that's what you're trying to do.
Fat
yeah.
chick heaven for a 7. If you're a 7 like myself, on a scale of 10, I'm going to have sex with 4s. What's a 4? Unfortunately, in this day and age, if it was the 1800s, we'd all be craving them.
We would all be craving. It's
just got
it's sociocultural.
everybody got dealt a bad hand.
I mean,
in
it's
life.
not my fault. My beauty standards are so high.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to go back to just looking at women's ankles and thinking that's hot. The best thing you could be into is feet, to be honest with you, because you see feet everywhere.
I suppose, yeah.
And any woman could have sexy feet. That's the thing. You could get an ugly woman with the sexiest feet, and then you could get with her. You get with sexy foot lady, because nobody else wants to get with the rest of her.
Yeah, like her face or whatever and body is like you're not into it, but her feet are like
gorgeous,
oh.
and you don't care about anything else.
Yeah, honey, treat yourself. Go get a pedicure. I mean,
All right, we're not.
and pick up some pedigree dog food for yourself because you're a filthy dog.
All right, let's move on. So the next thing, you log into Bumble. Okay, we're swiping. A way to increase your swipe backs. Obviously, the first thing women look at, the first thing anybody looks at on Bumble is the pictures.
Yes.
Is that what you look at first?
Yes.
So now, how do you curate your 5? Is it 5? You get 5 pictures. Now, what do you do with those 5 pictures?
I wish I could talk to an expert on this because I don't know. Seems like you just gotta make your best 5 pictures. I mean, you gotta have maybe a picture with you smiling, maybe a picture of your whole body.
So
maybe
do you have
a picture
shirt-off
of
picture.
I think
Is
I
that-
might.
Pull up your pictures.
I'll pull it
and
up,
then I'll
yeah.
show them on the video. We can grab them and I'll put them on.
Okay. And then if for people watching, they can see my shirtless. I got a picture of me smiling. Picture of me.
Oh, wait. We got to get this.
Here we go.
first.
Here's
All right,
one.
so here are the pictures. So the first one is you with some weird statue in Whistler, BC.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Just smiling.
Just smiling. Then you with your shirt off, looking cool. You have sunglasses. You have an impressive middle ab line. That is an impressive ab line. You're looking good. Like you don't work out. You're not too vain, but you have a good body.
Uh-huh.
And you have cool sunglasses, good hair. You're smoking a joint,
Uh-huh.
which makes you look, like you're a party guy, a fun guy. So you'll get those edgy girls. And then it's you with famous Canadians, Kenny and Spenny, and you're just like kind of goofy looking.
Yep.
Yep.
And then there's me.
You, that's kind of funny. What does it say? Congratulations, may all your dreams come true. So you put a speech bubble in there, or it was in the background.
It was in the background, yeah.
And you look good. You look good in that picture. Your cheeks are rosy and you're smiling. You look like a fun-loving guy. So
and
that's
then
actually,
here's what I wrote in my bio.
Alright,
I don't
well,
love it.
So wait, let's get to the pictures first. So there's a lot of guys who put up pictures with fish. There's the fishing jokes that all the women like to make. Guys have a lot of fishing photos.
Yeah, I
They
guess
want to
so.
look outdoorsy. You have an outdoorsy one. Is there anything like that we should be thinking about when we're putting together our pictures? Or is it just simply pick the best ones, try not to be offensive?
I think you're it's almost try not to think about it too much.
But pick ones you look good in.
Pick some good ones.
Where
you
are
don't
we
wanna,
at with including friends in the pictures?
I wouldn't have a picture with, say, more than 4 people in it. You
Yeah.
can maybe have a picture with 2 of your buddies,
Make sure
maybe
they're
one
uglier.
buddy,
Yeah.
and you don't want them to show you up.
Yeah.
So
You want to be the better looking guy.
you want to be like front and center. Maybe ask a couple of your ugly friends to like take a picture with you.
Yeah. So you got to get out there. You got to get some pictures of yourself. Make sure your friends kind of aren't in it. Make sure you look good. Make sure you look like you're doing something social.
That might help.
Even though your friends won't be in it, you want to be looking like you're at a party.
Maybe if you're at a pumpkin patch,
Ooh.
things like that. You could
Like
even
fun things to start
maybe even spend a
conversations.
day picking your 5 photos, going to the pumpkin patch,
Why not?
to the Starbucks.
Wear different shirts.
Wear different shirts,
Pants,
so it's all
you'll get the pants by, but
pants. It's all
yeah.
right.
And you want so that's those are good tips. And the thing about pictures, like back in the day when I used to do this, like to try to talk to women, on the Tinder, that's the one where you have to message them first, or it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
I would look through their pictures and I try to think of something that I could ask them naturally about their pictures. So that kind of
Yeah.
helps too, I think. Because the ladies have to go first on this app.
Yeah, here's one thing too. Say when the girl, because the girl messages first. Say when she just says hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So
Nothing
she's not
else,
even trying. She's not even
nothing-
looking at your pictures.
I pretty much.
She's just saying hey.
You just give it up right. You're better off giving up right then.
Wow, you just take the knee.
I
Take
would
the 20
if
yards.
she says hey, Hey, no smile, no nothing, no.
She's
no,
just
not even
bored.
H-E-Y-Y.
So this is like tip number 4 now. HEY from the girl to open up the conversation. Might as well
just
delete.
let it go.
Delete. It's an uphill battle.
It's an uphill. She doesn't like you. You are working. You are already 6 feet deep, and you're just trying to get out of the hole.
You're trying to climb a hill in Nam.
It's hard.
It's
though.
raining down on you. So you've gone through this, and it's just not gone well. Like you've been.
Yeah.
pulling
If the girl just messages, "Hey," she's not into you.
she's like taking a
She's basically
shot.
thinking like,
I'm bored right now. Let's see what this guy got.
yeah,
But it's
that's
like,
it. And it's like, then here's a tip too, because that you want to show interest, but you don't want to appear desperate, which is tricky.
All
You
right,
want to
so-
show interest in the girl and interest in the keeping a conversation going or whatever,
Right.
but you don't want to be desperate.
Right.
You don't want to come off crossing the line of being desperate of like, well, I'm going to message you a lot, and I'm going to message you 3 times,
Yeah.
and I'm going to message you to go today. Well, not today, then tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, then next day. You know what I'm trying to say? I feel like
there's a limit. You don't want to.
if she senses desperation,
Yeah.
it's not good. It pretty much dries everything out. It's just
Yeah. We're not going to the full court press at the moment. You know, the game just started.
game just started.
We're back. We're playing man to man. We're letting the game come to us. We're not forcing anything.
Yeah.
We're not forcing the play. We're just going with the flow, trying to get our footing.
Throw her the ball. If she doesn't throw it
Yeah,
back, you know
it's
what?
Whatever.
It's whatever.
Take some shots. Take some 3-pointers. See what you got. It's not time for the full court press.
It's
yet.
not. Yeah.
That's like full court press is at the end of the game when the relationship's about to end and you're thinking you want to marry the girl, but she won't have you because she caught you cheating.
Yeah.
And then you show up with the radio like John Cusack, and then she's like, "Why don't you just buy Spotify on your phone?" And you're like, "Well, it wasn't in the movie." And then
Yeah.
that's like full court press.
Pretty much.
You show up with flowers, you buy her things, you're trying to apologize to win her back. That's
Yeah.
full court press time. Not this time.
Not this time. You're not
the game
there
just
yet.
started.
Yeah. Good point.
All right.
And
All right.
then-
Wait. Let me. So we got swipe away. You can have sex on the app, but you got to go 3 levels down, most likely.
Yeah.
Your pictures should appear fun. Maybe have your shirt off in one of them. Go to different places so they start a conversation almost.
Yep.
Make sure you're smiling. Make sure you look good. Curate. Make sure your friends aren't in them. Basically, don't. If you have to have them, fine. But try to not to have them in it. And then we're at the conversation. If she says, "Hey," you're fucked.
Yep.
Now, what's a good conversation? How do we do this conversation? Or does it just flow naturally? Don't full court press it, but it flows naturally.
I mean, if you can get it to flow naturally, you're one of the luckiest guys in the world.
Oh, so don't get too desperate, but don't sit back too much.
Well,
You
I
want it just
mean,
to-
it's hard to get it to flow naturally.
but is that what you're looking for? Like if it flows naturally, you're good.
Oh yeah, if you can flow naturally in the conversation, then
But if it doesn't
Giddy
flow
up.
naturally, are you like, I'm done with this girl, or are you like, let me try to put a little bit of work in?
We got to put a little bit of work in. Like,
So what do you do? Say like she hasn't messaged you back about something. I don't know. What? Give me an example. Give me an example. Come on.
here's
But for the people, come on. We all want to
an
learn.
example is just say you're talking flirtatious.
Yeah.
But it's not like sexual flirtatious, just like being like we should go out and try and figure out if we can solve COVID. And then she says, "Yeah, good idea. Do you have any ideas?" And I'm like, "I don't know, like maybe we all just quarantine, like we could quarantine together." But then I would be coming off desperate
if
I
you
were
said
to
it
if I
together.
said that.
So I don't even get your example. I got to be honest.
See, that's the kind of sticky webs I get caught in where I'll say something like that and then
You'll try to make
and then
a
I'm trying to
joke.
back it up just with ridiculous nonsense.
That happened to me all the time back in the day when I had no skill at this still. But I would try to make a joke. I think I was trying too hard to make a joke, and then it would come. They would be like, "Well, you're just weird." Or
Yeah.
like, They don't get your sense of humor yet.
Mhm.
So then you're like trying to force it or force the joke. I don't know.
It's tough.
But so have you converted any of these types, the ones that are a little more tricky where it doesn't flow naturally? Have you converted? Into a
Yeah, I
date
mean, I mean, I got an upcoming thing this Thursday or Friday, so
with a woman with kids. That's
yeah.
I gotta
So
say,
we'll see what happens there.
it's fat girl heaven. But if you want to have sex with a woman or with that's a little above your pay grade, if they have kids, that's pretty
definitely
good.
can happen. You
Yeah.
know?
If they're looking for anything, it's so now. How do you get the conversation flowing?
That's how that was the question.
Yeah, but act like everything didn't go wrong.
Okay,
And the
yeah.
batteries didn't shut off.
Because I don't know how to get the conversation. So
Yeah,
say
so you
here.
don't get the conversation. It
here's-
just has to flow naturally, but you might have to put work in. Don't do the full court press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you gotta show interest, but not. Oh, I shut my. You gotta show interest, but not be desperate. But so she says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Right.
You say, "Hey, good. How are you?"
Yeah. And if she doesn't say anything back, it's over.
You're
Don't
done.
even- don't
It's
even worry
done.
about it.
It's over.
Don't waste your time.
Just throw it up to the gods and say.
So in the
"Wha-
first few messages, there's nothing fancy about it. Just throw it up to the gods. If they message you back, they like you. If they don't, wasn't meant to be.
Yep.
Like, why are we pulling teeth?
Yep.
Do you take the follow-up message shot just in case? Do you say, all right, this one's already been thrown up to the gods. I've been rejected. Let me take one more shot at this. She's so good looking. I'm very interested.
I've probably done it, and it's not a sin to do it.
It's just
it's like-
probably not going to work. Never worked.
Yeah,
but if
it's
it
like-
helps you sleep at night.
It's like taking the half court shot when you're down by 2. It's like it might go in.
Yeah.
You know,
so
it's like,
just
what are you not gonna try?
fair enough. And that's a good mentality to have, I guess, with this.
But you'd have to like pretty much.
So now we've established how to get the conversation kind of going. Okay. Don't put not full court press. Okay.
Yep. Not full court press.
Don't full court press it. Let it come to you. Don't try too hard with it. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. There's nothing you can do about it. Take your half court shot if you need to sleep at night. But now, say the conversation starts rolling. Now we got it. We go, hey, how's it going? They respond. Now it's going. Things are going. Boom, boom, bang.
Yep.
Now, when do we know when to pull the trigger on a date? When do we know?
Pretty much 10 back and forth. If you guys go back and forth, and I don't even think that you have to say 10 things. I would pretty much literally count the messages, count the
You
message
can just write
bubbles.
emojis. Just be like, that counts as a back.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If the message is she does like 3 in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do 3 in a row.
Yeah. That counts
Sort of
as
thing.
6.
No, I think you have
That's
to
a
count
1.
that as 1, 2.
1, 2. Yeah.
1, 2.
Okay, good. It's good to
You
have a system.
you can't get too.
Don't cheat it with a
Don't
quick
cheat it.
sender.
Don't cheat it with a quick emoji. Hey, there's 1 right there.
Yeah, we're not trying to up the numbers. We're letting the natural numbers
Just-
flow to us.
Yeah.
We're not trying to count.
But if you get 10 back and forth,
Yeah.
ask to go out because then you're just stuck in a.
You're asking things you
Then-
would be asking on a date
Then
anyway.
you're just stuck in a dumbass back and forth question asking.
What's your favorite color?
So what did you watch growing up?
Yeah, but you could have that conversation on a date.
Yeah.
And it will be much more fulfilling.
Yeah, don't have it on the Bumble.
Okay, so you asked for the date. Now, what is your first date, you think? Like, what do you say? Like, hey, can we go get a drink? Is it, hey, can we go get coffee? Hey, can we go for a walk? Because there's a weirdness there because you've never met the person. You've never seen
Yeah,
them.
so like you don't know if they like want to go to a bar to drink. You're pretty much making a judgment based on their profile. Like, do they
Ooh.
drink? Do they smoke dope? Do they want to go for coffee? Do they want to go for a walk?
Right. But you have to make the decision.
That's really up to the profile. And if
But
they got pictures in bars, just be like,
Let's go for a drink.
"Can I take you for a drink?"
Yeah.
I feel like saying it like that kind of is like, I don't know if it's gentlemanly or
Well,
misogynistic at the same time. Like, let me take you.
That's what they like. They want you to be. Let's be honest here, people. Come on now. Hey. Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
we're not yet.
Hey. Let's be honest. A little slap of reality here. Women want you to be a little misogynistic, but they also want you to be gentlemanly, as you said it earlier.
You got to be gentlemanly.
But a little tough guy.
I mean, I think the state
Without them
saying, "Hey, do you want to meet up?" or something, or like, "Hey, do you want to meet up for a drink?" or hey, can I take you for a drink?
It's like a prize.
It's almost like, let me not like treat you.
But would you do me the honor?
Would you do? Oh my! If you there's
Well, I'm
that
not
might be
say
co-
that.
that might be
That's what
coming
you
out. Yeah,
That's
that
way too strong. That's
way
too creepy.
a little
man.
too desperate. But if you could come it off as like a little jokey, like kind of cute, like let me do you the honor of
like, hey, I'm being the old timey misogynistic ways.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you even said something like let me do the honor of throwing my coat on a puddle and taking you, I mean, if it's flowing,
Yeah.
you can say something like that.
Play it by ear. See what works. But
Yeah.
okay, so you got to look at their profile to see where to take them.
Yeah, I mean, if they like to,
And the thing is, sorry, finish your thought. But then I got to complain about women for a sec here. Go ahead.
well, if they like to drink, take them for a drink. If they
Yeah.
smoke dope,
Take them for smoking
take them
dope.
for a smoking dope. If they don't do that, take them for a walk.
Do whatever.
I don't know. There's not much you can do.
Right. There's 3 options.
Take them for some food, I guess.
Food's a little much, don't you think? I always thought that was a little too.
I don't know.
I'd rather go bar, coffee shop, walk. I think those would be the 3. Smoke dope would be a walk.
Yeah.
You would just bring the dope with you, or you'd be like, hey, maybe we could smoke
Yeah.
some weed.
A bar, coffee, walk.
Walk. And if they want to smoke some dope, the walk.
It's pretty much those 3: bar, coffee, walk. If you want to smoke some dope, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Yeah. You treat them.
Treat them. Do me the honor.
Do me the honor. Smoke some dope
Right,
with
so
me.
it's bar, coffee, walk. And then the thing is, though, women want you to come up with the idea. They want you to. They're not gonna. You can't go like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Is that what you found in your travels?
Oh, for sure. Like you just gotta decide
gotta
what we're
be-
doing.
that's the
Just be like,
thing.
we're going to get bubble tea, and
I don't care what you
then
say
we're
about it.
going to a virtual driving range.
And that's the thing. You got to be slightly misogynistic, but slightly not that way at the same
And then
time.
she says, "I don't like bubble tea, and I've never golfed in my life." We'll say,
You're
"Well, you
like-
know what? Today's the day that you."
Wow. Whoa.
Pretty. I swear to God, that's
Wow.
probably what.
My pussy's wet.
Yeah, there you
No,
go.
fucking-
I don't know if that.
But yeah, that is how you have to be. And I'm sorry. I am sorry as a beta male.
You just
even though
say
I
to
feel
that-
like I'm alpha. I'm punk rock and alpha as shit. So,
There
but
you go.
that's what women expect, whether they know it or not. I've never had a woman decide where to go, and if you do throw it in their court, they are not going to come up with anything.
Yeah.
They kind of want you to take charge, but also respect that they, whatever.
I mean, you throw it in their court, the ball goes out of bounds, and you lose possession. It's like, why the fuck? Don't even. Just tell them, like, you know what? We're getting some bubble tea, and I got to work on my swing.
So you're LeBron in the playoffs. You're taking the shot. You're Michael Jordan. I'm not passing the ball. I'm taking the last shot here.
It's like, you don't like bubble tea, I'll get you a McFlurry. That's the only thing I'll do.
Wow, you'll change it up slightly. Well, they have other things.
Yeah, they have other things.
I'll get a bubble tea. You could try some of mine. Like that.
You just, like, openly treat them like shit. Just be like, what? You get a small, get a large.
You don't like it then? Well, I'm paying for a small then. We'll see. We'll see if you like it.
You don't like it? Then you have to drink it.
Yeah. All right. Fuck. But yeah, anyway. All right. So you gotta be a little ahead of the curve there. You gotta have something in mind, but just keep in mind: walk, coffee, tea, bar.
Bar.
Simple. Let's keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Nothing too crazy. And then whatever happens once you do that first activity, if you go for a walk and want to go to a bar, that's fine.
Yep.
But whatever the first thing is, then you decide on the date. That's fine. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. So now the last thing I think we kind of skipped over is the bio. Now, is the bio important? That's you get like a paragraph to write about yourself. You probably want to come off funny or whatever expresses your personality.
Yep.
How do you do that, Scott?
Bio is the toughest part.
Now, what did you write in your
Bio
bio?
is the toughest
Let's
part,
read-
and
let's
then
read
I'll
your
read your
bio.
mind. It's not. I don't know if I got it. I don't know if I got a good one, a bad one.
Well, it seems to be working for you. You're putting up.
I think it's bad, honestly.
All right, we'll read it.
Here's what it is. It says, I can look presentable within 5 minutes notice.
That's funny.
There's a period there. Then I say, I drink water. Period. Then I put 420 because I smoke dope quite a bit.
Right. So you want them to know.
Just
that.
being honest.
You want a dope smoker to find you.
And then I put, I have enough petro points for a nice meal, provided you get the tip.
That's
How's
funny.
that?
I see that as funny, but again, you're not trying to attract me. But yeah, so I think that's a funny profile, and it'll attract a certain woman. Probably not your high class.
Yeah, you know what?
Bougie
I'm not
girl.
getting. Yeah, so.
But I don't think you would be. That's not the type of woman you're going to get anyway.
Yeah, they don't even. They wouldn't even like me.
I doubt they would.
They would just like maybe cheat on their boyfriend with me. They wouldn't want to like.
I don't
date
even
me.
think they would do that. They would tend to cheat up or with
Yeah.
someone like similar to their boyfriend.
Maybe. Yeah.
But like that's the thing. I don't want to put you down, Scott, because like the thing now that's pretty much the Bumble tip. So the bio, write something, try to be funny, try to be clever, and that is our last Bumble tip. But the women, the thing about women's groups is there's hot women in every group. If you've noticed in life, the losers in high school who aren't getting women and they have a chance later on in life.
yeah.
Many times they join the art community. And then if you're like a cool guy in the art community, you're having sex with all the women who weren't that attractive in high school and are now all of a sudden stunning
Yeah.
and edgy
Ooh.
and cool
Ooh.
and are like fun personalities because they weren't
Because they weren't cool in
stuck
high
up
school.
cool
Yeah.
in high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
That are into like fun music. They go to fun shows. They have a cool clique. A little judgy.
That's the girl I gotta find. Somebody who wasn't cool in high school.
Looks down upon guys with abs and that type of guy.
Yeah. You know, doesn't.
Put that on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Kind of like you. Because there's a group for
Because
everybody.
those guys in high school didn't
Yeah.
pay her attention.
Yeah. So now she's mad at them.
Yeah.
Or something.
That's pretty much what I need.
Or
I
thinks
need
they're stupid.
a girl who wasn't popular in high school, maybe was a little fat, younger, so they have a good personality now.
Yeah.
Because that's how you develop a good personality.
You gotta be. You gotta
Is
eat a lot
through
as a child.
insecurities as a child.
So really, we should be thanking bullies, is what you're saying, Scott. Bullies have been doing a lot of great things.
Well, they do some good, but
Apparently, they're making
it's like
women
it's
cooler.
like yin yang. Like
Yeah. Okay. You got to take the bitter with the sweet.
yeah,
Carole King.
okay.
You got to take the bitter with the sweet.
Don't know it.
I really don't know it either, apparently, because I only knew that one line.